First, I cannot thank all of the people who are here today, because what you have clearly now heard is the truth of what is actually going on about these injustices that are being perpetrated on the children of New York City. The lies, the distortions, we will always be here, standing together, speaking truth to power about these lies. You have heard from the parents, you have heard from the elected officials telling you what this lawsuit is truly about. And this is still happening. The idea that we have to go to court to stop children from being harmed in this day and age, something that the Department of Education, the mayor of this city, are doing to these children, that they are allowing to happen. The fact that all of these plans that said that children from the charter school will get the science labs and not the children from the public school. That say the children from the charter school will get the playground and not the children from the public school. That said the children from the charter school will get lunch at 12 and the children from the public schools get lunch at 10. What you all need to understand, that each and every one of those facts that I just told you was voted on and approved by the Panel for Educational Policy of the Department of Education. How do you approve a policy that is clearly designed to teach children injustice and inequality? I want to understand how a body voted to allow this to happen. What is going on in this city? Why would people say, I want this child to get preferential treatment over this child, and I'm going to vote yes to that?
Segregation.
So what was that panel thinking when they voted to do this? And if that's going to continue about how the way we set policies in New York City, then we need to get rid of the Panel for Educational Policy. If people are not going to take their responsibility seriously, then they should not have the responsibility at all anymore. And this isn't a technical issue. This is children actually being harmed inside of schools. This is us saying that one child gets ice cream and the other does not. This is us saying that we want children to learn by walking into their building every day what injustice and separate but unequal is really about. So when people say, why do you file these lawsuits? You're just trying to protect this? It's garbage. Straight up garbage. Anyone who will continue, who wants to hurt children, who wants to perpetrate injustice and inequality on students, I can guarantee you this, and I promise you this. You will always see United Federation of Teachers and NAACP standing there saying, we're not going to let it happen. We will see the elected officials you see here standing here today saying, we're not going to let this happen. We have our friends in Albany. We have the people in Albany. They're our friends because they stand up for all the children in every community. And if someone says they're not our friend because we stand up for all the children, then I don't want them to be my friend. And for this game that is going on in the newspapers, and Hazel has spoken to this very, very distinctly, you want to keep spinning your lies and distortions. You want to keep playing games so that more people can figure out ways to treat some children better than others, so that more people can figure out ways to make more and more money for their own pockets. Let's see what it is. So that more and more money is being made by certain people. And then they sit here and say they're fighting for their children. They're fighting for their pocketbook. So, in closing, I will just say to you again, wherever this happens, if the Panel for Educational Policy, the Department of Education, the Mayor of New York, if they want to set policies that say that some children need to be treated better than others, it's not going to happen. We're always going to be here, and we will stand up, truth to power. Let's have a fight. Let's get it on, because you're not going to hurt the children of New York City.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see Simone
elected officials, our district